Now, give a huge round of applause for Woodzy! What's going on, people? We good? All right, cool. We're going to get straight into it, hopefully with something quite funky. I am Woodzy. I am Shaheed. I am Broken Pen. I am all of the things that will be said. I am Jake. Just Jake. Jealous just as judge, don't jeopardize justice. Just drink jugs of juice, jingling jewellery when you jump the jumble sales jackpot. I might break my pen from this barring. Tell them jam, like Penn said they're jarring. I'm not in jail and I got a job, so should I jump for joy? Only jump for the junk of Nurse Joy. Knock knock, they wanna kiss kings. Take a break from the Kit Kats and kids kin. Kill Krillin with kindness. I'm your knight in the night and my kingdom is kind. Ish, live, live for lyrics. Loosen my limits, have love for my living. Lies are for losers, but I lie. My lighter won't light. Is this the lifeline or the limelight? Don't take the L. Live life in my lane. Tried to get laid, but I'm too lame. Listen, Lilo, let's go leisure lakes on a lilo. Liaise with lions and learn lessons. Multiply money makes more mischief. Makeshift mazes amaze the main matrix. Me, myself, and more. Mesmerized by memorized messages. Mermaids manipulate a man's memory masterfully. Made more muggles misplaced magic than Merlin merging memories in his masterpiece. The 90s, nostalgia. Neverland and Nickelodeon. Not now, not never. Nearby nerves negatively neglect nerves. Nevertheless, newcomers are normally numb to the numerous nurture and nature of nutrition. Oh, okay. Outstanding observation. Object obligation. Obsessive omens obey only one. Opposites offer other opportunities. Orbit the earth. Orchestrate my offspring to the orchards of Oxford. Plant your palms and plants in the past. Proceed the process, the progress of past possession. Misplaced possession possesses a person's passion. Personally, I prefer perfection personified, but I perfected procrastination so perfectly bestowed painted above all my paradise. Paralyzed parasites are parallel patterns to a panther's pride. I practice my precise precision on my pen on the pad. There's peace in my path, I paint with the ultimate pen. My penultimate poem will plead people to play peacefully. Play Pokemon and pick paragraphs that piece together peachily. Quiet, don't quit. Quench the queen's first, Q4. Quick Quidditch, let's cross quarrels quickly this quarter. If you quiz me on my favourite quote, there is quality and quantity in my quill. Quadrilateral rectangular revenues. Revisit the reservoir. Real recognize real. Reading is relaxing. Recording records for radio. Remember Team Rocket? Represent a revolution. I have the secret sauce supplied by SpongeBob SquarePants. Short shorty in short satin shirty. I sadly suffer severe suffering succotash. I stole the Silver Surfer surfboard. Search for the solar system's first source. Succeeded somewhere in Surrey in summer 16. Sweet and sour serenity, surrendering senselessly. I put the sensei in sensational. Say the things we say them all. Trust your thoughts. Treat your teachers. Trick your teasers. Tread on the toes of the top trenders. The tender touch of your temple translates into telepathic thunder. Under umbrellas, you're unfit to understand the underworld. Unique unicorns are unusually unaware of the unusual unawareness of the universe. Various vibrations vanish in the vault. Vultures violate violence violently. I venture to the vast valleys and vessels of the verb. They will view my vigorous verses of victory. On the verge of being verified. Wasting wishes on a wishing well when I wish I could have wished you well. Walk on water. Withdraw wisdom. Wizards of Waverly Place was wicked. Wicked witch of the West was worried when wet. Who, where, why, when and what? X marks the spot. In Roman times your ex would have been a 10. You broke up last, Xmas. You don't want to think about those times. No more hugs, no more kisses, cause your ex was a O. You yelled, yes young'un, yo. You are yesterday's youth. You yo-yoed from Yu-Gi-Oh to the yellow pages. I am the zigzag of Zelda lifting the Z-sword mixed with Emperor Zerg, Zinedine Zidane and a Zapdos zest. someone please tell I am Shahid that my pen is broken and I need a rest. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you guys. Cool. Can we go with kind of like a lo-fi hip-hop chill kind of beat like that? Is that cool? Yeah? Yeah, kind of lo-fi kind of hip. Yeah? Play that. Yeah? Sick. Sick. You want me to start or you guys want to? Up to you, man. Start. Cool. This piece is called Emergence. I hope you enjoy it. I just wanna live and laugh. Paint pictures with my paragraphs. Fit right in like camouflage. Find me on the greener grass. No other side, I wonder why. I rewrite lines 100 times. I rewind time inside my mind to redefine my inner eye. I lost myself a while back. Funny now I smile at. A younger me, no dungarees. Was hungry for lunch and treats. Now I want 100 trees. A bunch of seeds and space to breathe. A piece of peace inside of me. No BFG can read my dreams. We just hit the road, doll. It's getting kinda cold, warm up the mic, absorb the light. I'm born to fly, I'm airborne. This is not my final transformation, but a rare form. Phone's always on flight mode, I guess that's always their call. I'm missing and declining. The system's undermining all the poets and the wordsmiths. The herds ain't heard our verses, so rehearse the words and learn this. Turn my verbs and burn the worst bits. Burnt lips, verse this. My notebook's like a furnace. All the heat that I've been birthing. It's about time that I surface. Catch a wave and then I'll surf it. I deserve it. I've been working on myself and how I'm feeling. Focusing my breathing. Coping, I've been dreaming. I've been searching for the reasons why my self-doubt's like a ceiling made of glass and my arms bleeding. See, my heart is on my sleeve, but you can't read the signs I'm feeling. I was healing like I wasn't sick. Always been an optimist. Yeah, been through a lot of shit. The truth hurts if I'm honest. This is me. Searching for the light. Flirting with a mic. Felt like I was drowning, now I'm sounding like I'm fine. Couldn't find myself for hours going round inside my mind. Acceptance of reflection really mirrors with the times. In the eye of the beholder I was showed that love is blind. It's alright to cry sometimes and show the world you're hurting. It's alright to hide sometimes and stay behind the curtains. Cause nobody is perfect, so do what you enjoy. I'm just trying to hear you now, smiling with your voice. Be expressive with your words, learning lessons from the noise. Instead of waiting for your turn, earn some blessings and rejoice. Cause this is what I live for. Poets puzzle people, picking pieces from a jigsaw. I'm about to pitch my goals, I'm hoping for a big score. Find me in my happy place, I navigate through big storms. Brainstorming hurricanes, rain falling, I'ma take what is mine, and when I shine, I stay aligned and gravitate. My greatness, I made this writing lyrics on a late shift. Creating waves to make these wages, pave the way to play on stages. I got friends all on my playlist, making waves, I pray we make it. Be the change to make a statement, no more waiting. Saving all these words up on my iNotes. Writing verses with my eyes closed. I know, my flow, now worth some recognition. Isn't it ironic, 2020 messed the vision? Yeah, I stopped and could've lost myself. My socials feel all distant, now it's different. Wishing on some stars so I can start to make a difference. Haven't made it far, but I know art can go the distance. Blisters on my fingers from the things that I've been printing. I've been overthinking thoughts, overthinking more. Now I'm sure this overthinking led to lingering on thoughts. Of course it's gonna happen. On course for applause and a tolerance and balance. Getting bored of games, I've been searching for the ladders. Stay avoiding snakes, the fakes, and most rappers went from being overlooked to getting booked to new chapters. Never trusted actors or an agency. What's left of the matrix, they're all agents. See, and none of this exists. Or does it? You tell me. Peace out. Peace in. Thank you. If we can't do it, it's fine. Cool, so we got any Harry Potter fans in the house? Cool, so every year, obviously at Christmas time, I rewatch the Harry Potters, and this was around 3 years ago, and I was watching the first one, and what Dumbledore's saying about the Mirror of Erised I just found really poetic. And I remember as a kid I never realised that Erised is desire backwards, and then when I went back I was like, shit, my mind's kind of blown. So I thought, what if I looked into the Mirror of Erised? What would I see? So yeah, this piece is called The Mirror of Erised. The happiest man on earth would look into the mirror and see himself exactly as he is. This mirror shows us neither knowledge nor truth. Men have wasted away in front of it and even gone mad. Have you ever asked yourself that question? If you looked into the mirror of Erised, what would you see? What do I see? Looking back at me, I see an older me, waving, happily. Here I'm a little bit slimmer, my beard's a bit thicker, but this is just fantasy. Gradually, as I look a little closer, I see a bit of scripture written on my shoulder. I can't quite make out the words, I think they read as the following. Keep doing what you're doing. I am your tomorrow king. My eyes catch the eyes of my eyes looking back at me. I might just find that my time happens naturally. My light shines bright, don't go blind. I'm just magically wicked with the lyrics and I will defy gravity. I see me in my happy place. I see that I'm at peace. I made it through those crappy days and finally got some sleep. I made it to the mountaintop, drank youth from the fountain and sprouted crops. I cropped out the negative energy, removed enemies from my memory and the names of the loved ones written on the stones in the cemetery. There's no scars on my head, but I'm the boy who lived. I took my chance like chance, made some laughs for the kids, but craft and graft in my bars didn't make charts on the hits, but I made my mark, no scar. I got a story to give, I got a story to tell. Whether it's about right here, right now, or the person who looks just under 40 in my reflection, I felt I was the same but wiser. I aged, but it's either that or extinction. They say men have gone mad looking into the mirror. I wonder if I suffer from those symptoms, see. I aspire to inspire before I expire. Nothing seemed to go right until I left and became a writer. I've had ups and downs and even lost direction. Stopped recognizing my reflection until I started reflecting on myself and my well-being. On my health with my whole being only a state of mind. They find me hard to swallow because I tasted pride. They can keep their prejudice. I'll make your life a roller coaster just for my amusement if you become my nemesis. Remember this. If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, how come I can only see right through you when my eyes are closed? I have closure. What I really see back is myself on a stage, in front of this audience reciting the rhymes that I got to write on the page. A smile on my face, a specific tone in my voice. What I see looking back at me is my path and my choice. Thank you very much. let's stay right there. Yeah, let's stay right there, and we're gonna go straight into the next piece from here. This piece, I was asked to write a poem for a TED Talk a couple of weeks ago, and no disclaimer. Yeah, so I was asked to write about climate change and global warming and everything like that. And I didn't know, I obviously know global warming is happening, everything, but I didn't know too much about it, so I went and did some research. I was the only poet on the list, so I thought I'm gonna write a poem, I'm gonna write a spoken word piece and represent for us. So yeah, this piece is called Dear Mum. I hope you enjoy it. Dear Mum, I'm writing again. Here's a letter to you and a line for a friend. We've been trying to be better, but it all feels a little too late now. The earth shouldn't have to quake before the human race has a breakdown. Not all of mankind are kind men. I've spent my greatest moments walking in your garden. Thoughts tangled talking to trees like I'm Tarzan. Fasten your seatbelts. Turn off your engines as penguins see seat melt. This is not a happy feat or the joke on the back of a rapper. It's a little bit of hope despite the lack of a ladder. We try to climb it as climate changes. We might just find it's more than time we wasted. You can't just destroy your home and hope to escape its self-destruction. We need help to function. Change our ways for today's adjustments. I just meant to check in and see how you're doing. I am just one of your billion children. So tell us, Gaia, Mother Earth, as we might not listen to others' words, I hope our sisters and brothers and others learn to take care of the world and what you have birthed. Seeds that were planted are now trees that have branches. Take away E and H as earth is where art is. Rearrange the letters as home is where the heart is. You are the artist. We are just creatures created on your canvas. A university, we are on your campus. Humans belong in nature, so why is it considered human nature to not take care of our planet? How much longer can we manage? Maybe 5p is too much to pay for all of our baggage. So let me tell you what we need. Oxygen from trees, we need that to breathe. We've already lost 80% of our forest. Do we all lack knowledge? Once we run out of air, maybe then we'll acknowledge that we are all trees. You and them and us and me. We are the stream leading to the sea, streaming our songs, singing of our root and our roots and where we belong. Do not let your roots define your route. You should use your roots to find your route. So put down your map, turn off your phone, open your heart but keep your eyes closed. Breathe that in. Feel that power. You are that flower that bloomed in a dark room once you put trust in yourself. You are that poetic justice, just trust it and love yourself. Once you take in that water and sunlight, you'll blossom. No forbidden fruits or forgotten truths. You are that garden of reason, so rise up. Bask in the sun's rays. Plant those seeds of belief that you can believe in and be proud of one day and for all days thereafter. From the roots of love to a gathering of flowers. We always say give people their flowers. On Mother's Day we give flowers. As you spin so gracefully on your axis, we practice these actions to stay balanced. You bring us day and night, rain and light, a way of life. Learning lessons, loose lips, let lullabies flutter by like butterflies. I wonder why we won't worry when wounding our world. I don't mean to sound bitter, but I feel like if Mother Nature had Twitter, she would be like, who on earth are you atting, bruh? Save it. I wish we could all see the world through the eyes of Sir David Attenborough. You would never want to cause harm to your mother. So why do we not seem to care as we see her suffer? I said, I'm sorry, mama. We never meant to hurt you. We never meant to make you cry, but tonight we're cleaning out the whole world. Peace out, peace in, thank you. Okay, we've got two more. Yeah, this piece, I'm going to give you a love poem. I don't really do love poems, but I feel like if I'm doing something with a jazz band, then maybe my luck might change, you know? So yeah, this piece is called My Library. And when I wrote it, it's actually been a dream of mine to perform with a band like this, so this is a big moment for me. So thank you to Henry for booking me for Grooveverse. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. This piece is called My Library. Personally, I prefer perfection personified. I feel like I missed out on times, but just in time you arrived like a star in the night sky to guide me. You became that voice on my GPS system, except I can't accept that you could be the same when everybody else is. To them you'd be Alexa, but you're my elixir. I don't want to hear your pure voice, cause I'm just selfish. You could be my opening day fixture full of hope on a new season. You could say the most simple sentence and somehow make that line all Richie and have me dancing on the ceiling. I'm feeling this feeling. Inside your eyes I can define love and all its meanings. I mean, she defines fine the whole meaning of the word. I started off from just reading her blurb, but then I met her adjectives and verbs, found similar similes. I met her for a drink and then I fell in love with words. She was like, what if they saw us? Cause they can read between the lines and pretty soon they'll be asking. I replied with a joke, I'm pretty sure she started laughing. From then I knew she'd be my boo, I had to write this in the margin. See, she loves my index finger. But once she read in-depth past the middle, she wanted me to ring her. I wanna know how she feels, I can't do that if I text her, I said. I wanna know how she feels, I wanna feel her texture. She feels like something that I've never felt before. She makes me feel something that I've never felt before. And bro, that scares me. I mean, I was out here living carefree, not even looking for a partner. I wasn't even asking questions, but from the intro I knew you'd be the answer. You're the book that I could read from front to back, from page to page, turn into a movie or a series on Netflix and hit replay. From back to front or however else you want. I could be deep in that book in page 369, reading chapters for hours, I mean literally all day. She's like, every time you're in me, I scream. Now I got a sorbet. You opened up a doorway to my new favorite place. I'd put myself on the shelf just to be a place in your bookcase or at least on your mantelpiece. I closed the door on the others cause they couldn't handle me. I leave my bookmark on every page, leave my stamp on every letter. One day recite you on a stage, but until then, I'ma check out and remain silent, as you are my library. Thank you very much. Guys, make some noise one more time for the band, come on. Cool, so we're gonna do one more piece. I think the band might play some more, I don't know what's gonna happen after. But I got one more poem for you. Also, if you wanna follow me on Instagram, it's at Woodzygram. This is also my merch. I have 2 hoodies with me if you wanna come and chat to me afterwards. And yeah, this is gonna be my last poem. It's probably the poem I'm most known for. It went viral online a couple of years ago. We got any 90s babies in the house? Cool. So this poem is all about growing up in the 90s. If you didn't grow up in the 90s, hopefully you're still going to get some of the references. But yeah, guys, if you could just something cheeky, I guess. Something cheeky? Yeah? Something cheeky? Yeah, cheeky? Whatever you guys want. I'll start if you want. Yeah? Cool. Cool. So this is my last piece. Thank you very much for having me. And yeah, this piece is called 90s Baby. I was born in 1994. But if I shaved off my beard, you'd probably think I was born in the 2000s or maybe just before. See, back in the 90s for me, everything was easy. From reading Biff and Chip at school to going home and watching Recess on my TV. I was so into Pokemon, I literally thought that I was Ash. In my head, I looked like a mixture of him and TJ Detweiler when I turned my hat to the back. I remember playing Spyro and Crash before my PlayStation crashed. You remember that moment when the symbol came up, it hadn't actually frozen, when your hardest decision is which starter Pokemon you should have chosen? I remember watching Hey Arnold and Art Attack. Most of these things you probably find in a 90s Baby starter pack, like Beyblades and Crazy Bones. Wanting to own your own treehouse or having walkie-talkie radios, like going out for bike rides or having jumpers as goalposts. Those shoes with the wheels and the heels, Heelys, I never had them, but wish that I owned those. Where the hell is Wally? I haven't seen him since going food shopping with my parents and sneaking turkey Twizzlers in the trolley. No, but fuck Jamie Oliver. Fuck Jamie Oliver. Where the hell is Wally? I haven't seen him since going food shopping with my parents and sneaking Sunny Delight inside the trolley. From playing Wembley doubles to headers and volleys, if I was to put on a blue hat right now, I'd literally look like the real life version of Noddy. But honestly, Scooby-Doo was onto some relevant shit, cause it was always the human beings dressed up as the monsters doing all of the terrible things. If they were to make a new episode today, I can almost definitely say Jinkies, cause under the mask you find Donald Trump saying I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that dumb dog and those meddling kids. Bro, I ain't telling no fibs. That So Raven and Izzy McGuire was really my shit. But more so I felt for Gordo, cause he was in the friend zone before we even knew what that is. Sorry, knew what that was. Now cause I'm doing poetry, I gotta try and be a bit more grammatically correct, unlike them when I'd say stuff like BRB or soz I, G2G cause I got to go and update my top friends on Bebo. There is no point in playing GTA anymore as I have just lost all of the cheat codes. See, no one really uses MSN anymore, but this girl just told me I'm a Hotmail. And now cause I got a different outlook on life, if she wants to come and stay, we don't have to top tail. Take me back to when I could still pay 10p for a Freddo. When the worst possible pain I could ever feel is walking around my house barefoot and accidentally treading on some Lego. I used to bang out Busted and S Club 7 so much like I was in some European rave dancing to techno, but maybe I was just reaching for the stars from the get-go, cause I would have these glow-in-the-dark stars on my ceiling. I look up at them every night before I drift off. My taste in music literally goes from a grime song to a Disney song, from hip-hop to Slipknot to reggae. I remember playing Mario 64 to Ocarina of Time and Super Smash Bros. Melee. To me, Ronaldinho was always just that guy. He was like getting to the end of a level on a Mario Game Boy game and thinking, how did he set the bar that high? That's right, I'm talking back when we used to watch VCR before we had DVDs. Back when they had Dick and Dom in the Bungalow on BBC. Now if you were to look up Dick and Dom in a Bungalow BBC, please be careful of the results that come up in your HTTP. I remember buying my first CD from HMV to watching hours of DBZ up on my TV screen. Please don't scream. That's what my mum would say to me and my friends when we were saying who could shout out bogeys the loudest. I don't think I remember a more epic moment than Vegeta saying it's over 9,000. Bro, I was the proudest when I got my first pair of Total 90 trainers. I remember going to get them on a weekend and walking into school on Monday like I was actually famous. I felt like Harry Potter when he rolled that first Nimbus 2000. Like Goku when he rolled that first Nimbus Cloud, or the first time that Mario defeated Bowser. It felt like when I got that first Just Do It bag. My friend had that new End Up song on his Sony Ericsson Walkman phone. I was like, yo, can you please Bluetooth that? I remember putting 101 viruses on my computer from using LimeWire and RuneScape, and kids today don't know those things. I know you felt so cool when you set your BBM status to sleep, don't ping. I feel sorry for Stacey, cause all we ever did was sing that song about her mother. I remember the last couple minutes on the last day of term before that amazing 6 weeks of summer. All of these things will stay with me probably forever. Back in the 90s and the early 2000s when things were just that little bit better. Grooverse, thank you very much. I've been Woodzy. Peace out, peace in. Give it up for the band.